Hey, what's up, world? This is Lil Pan with my brand new show. Hey, what's the business? And as you can see, I'm gonna tell you a little bit something about myself. So as you can see in my background, I'm gonna go from here to here. Yes, I bleed that yellow, red, and blue, and that yellow because I am a Steeler Nation fan. And of course, I am a Prince fanatic too. Dopest artist ever. And I can't forget my boy back here. I call him the Divine Cypher. He keeps me motivated. You know what I'm saying? So y'all say what's up to him too. So anyway, the reason I brought this show, I came up with this idea for this podcast is because I see there's so many entrepreneurs out here with nowhere to, I guess you could say, advertise their businesses. And there's a whole lot of we don't even know about. So hopefully I can bring these people to light. Hopefully you will invest in them as they will love that. And I'm going to start off with my first guest. My first guest, she's a hell of a singer, hell of a songwriter, and she be handling that business. So her name is Stephstarr. And after we come back from this little break, I'm gonna let you talk to her and we're gonna talk to her and see what it's all about. But I'm gonna show you a little clip from her video first. So let's get it.
Hey, tonight is your night, huh? You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Follow the flower petals, they will help you locate me. This episode is gonna be different, not your ordinary. Tonight is your night. You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Your masculinity handles my body with care. We're both possessed with passion. Take me there, grab my hair. Tonight is your night. I'm singing it. Get the green
Right.
light. Yeah. Whoa, whoa.
You're making it too hot in here already. Video done got me fired up and everything. I might hear this up. I might make a phone call after looking at that video.
Hey, I'm motivating you too.
Woo.
Make money,
Anyway,
make love, make money, make love.
I like you already. That's the most awesome thing I've ever heard. Anyway,
Anyway,
so tell us about yourself.
well,
World wants to know who is Stephstarr.
I am Eddie Mae Wilson's daughter. I am Stephanie Stephstarr McNair. And I hail from the south side of Chicago, the 87th side of
Southside.
me. Yes, if you ever sat in the Queen of the Sea restaurant and you got waited on by the waitress with the blonde hair, that was my mama.
That was
You
your
know,
mama there?
yeah, if you ever ate at Queen of the Sea restaurant like back in the 80s and the 90s, the blonde headed waitress, that was my OG, my mother. So if you
Spot too. Me and my
yeah,
mom used to go there.
for real?
Yeah.
Oh
Everybody
my
knew about the
God.
Queen of the Sea. Except the youngins now. They probably don't know about the Queen of the Sea.
Yeah, the
But
youngest don't, but folks our
right.
age, that's why I said it like particularly to you. If you ever ate there at that soul food restaurant, it
In
was a
my youngin days, I ate that. Well, I'm still young. I'm only
right.
years old.
Yeah, but
So,
I grew up
mm,
on the 87th side of things off 87th and Burley and Germano Millgate apartments. So people talking about projects. Well, to some people, but those apartment buildings were built for the steel mill workers. It was a
yeah.
steel mill on the east side, yeah, on South Chicago, way east. So that's where I grew up at. Yeah, my territory, lived within the GDs, and all my friends were gangbangers and just
We just hung out on
And
the
put
look.
CDs in the door,
Yeah,
huh?
but I was the music head. I was like,
Oh yeah.
oh my God. Like I was like, my mama had cable. So my mama, she went out and worked, you know what I'm saying? And she had cable, had the food in the refrigerator, had the crib furnished. So we had like a little sanctuary in our crib. We didn't live, I don't know why we was living over there. We didn't need to be living over there. But my mother had to make certain decisions. But out of all of that, I was a singer. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sing. My mother would play her records. My sister would play the radio. My sister would sneak and play my mother records and scratch them and stuff. But man, I was just a student of Soul Train. And I wanted to do with those people. I'm like, man, my mother and my dad said I could sing before I could talk. You know what I'm saying? So I was always into music. I was always
Banging baby.
Yes, always opening up the LPs, especially the LPs with a lot of paneling. Oh my God, I would just literally study that stuff and watch the groove and the needle, play on my mother's Pioneer console. Yeah, man, I'm just heavily into music
Tell me,
always.
because we got no, we can see it, but I got a keyboard in the back of me.
You
I think
do?
I can do a live session with you on that
Yes.
that keyboard there back there. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
So, what some of the earlier artists that inspired you? What some of the artists that you was listening to, like, dang, I want to be like them.
man, for me, it was Angela Winbush and Anita Baker. When I was a little kid, like I would hear their music all the time. Patti LaBelle's, Aretha Franklin's, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, but definitely Anita Baker. Like she really, like, cause the industry wasn't ready for her tone, and
No, it wasn't.
she got the door closed in her face a lot. You know what I'm saying? But she was like this dope musician that had a sound that nobody else had, and so petite,
Mm,
so dope. And my mother had the whole Rapture album, and I played that whole album back to back, front
that's
with
what's
the
up. That's what's up.
yeah, man. So I love it. And of course, Whitney Houston, you know, the great vocalist of Whitney, but I love a real singer, like a real vocalist that vocalizes, don't sound like you could get out here and cookie cut and do runs like everybody else, but what's your sound? How does people set you apart? Because those women I name, those men I name, they don't sound
Right.
like each other. You know what I'm saying?
And for the record, ain't nobody better than Whitney Houston. Name a singer, one singer that's better than Whitney Houston. I, if you got one, inbox me and let me know
I'm
so
gonna
we can
tell
rock
you right now. I'm gonna tell you one that I love Whitney, and Whitney made so many she crossed so many barriers, but there is one. I know you remember her, Lisa Fisher. I
I
think
mean, she
Lisa
still ain't
Fisher,
better than Whitney.
she to me she is, and Ella Fitzgerald. Ella can hit a note to
Okay,
break glass.
okay. There's a story about her
Like that,
and
she
about
break
my
that glass,
wait,
baby.
wait. There's a story about her, if that's the right one. Yeah,
Which one?
about her and my grandfather. But I'm gonna say that story. Yeah, my
What?
grandfather, he was a little Rolling Stone. You
You
know what
got to
I'm
share that story.
saying? Oh, to share that story. All right, when we at the end,
Okay.
I'm gonna share that story about my grandfather and that lady.
Ooh wee. Oh, I can't wait to hear this one.
Hey, my side of the family, they were players. But what's one of your favorite songs that you've made? And why is it so dear to you?
I gotta say my new release is called Waiting for This. It's an
Thank you for
Afrobeat
this.
driven type song. It's a soulful house. It's like an Afrobeat. And I wrote it to myself, you know, in
Oh,
future tense, like manifestations, like just saying a moment that arrived that I have been waiting for. And it's for everybody to get motivated off of. But right now, that's my most favorite song. And I finally released it. I wrote it back in 2012. Believe it or not,
okay. Okay.
2012. I'm gonna get you about them R's.
Oh, my bad. I just, it's the star. You're a star. I can't help myself.
See,
So,
It's my Lord.
I'm
It's
gonna correct
Star.
that little spelling error. I just think she a star, so the Arsha is
You ain't the only person. You ain't the only person to do it. But I'm ebonically trying to come with it with the 8 letters and stuff. I've been thinking about changing my name, the spelling of my name, like doing Steph,
Okay.
Stah, because you know the
Okay.
Steph, because you got Stephstarr, so it's Stephstarr, and I'm thinking
You
I
know
want
what?
to just do Staa.
But I
But
could do that right now. So we're gonna take off one of them R's.
yes,
Bang.
take off both the R's.
Oh, we're gonna take out both R's, okay?
Yes, let's do this. What is
Both
that?
of them off.
The Wheel of Fortune. Boom, boom, boom,
There
boom.
you go.
I still watch
Wait,
Wheel
we
of
need more
Fortune.
than one A though, don't we? Don't we need more than
This,
one A?
yeah, 2 A's,
Two A's.
Stepstaa. Yep, you
There
got
we
it.
go. We're gonna show that then. We're gonna show it. We ready for it.
Beautiful. There you go. I see you got your purple with the white
Oh,
letters.
you know what it's all about. You know what it's
Your
all
print
about.
purple.
I
And
gotta pay homage to the purple Yoda, you know what I'm saying?
of course. And oh my God, he's
And I
just.
missed the A too.
But
We're
you got it. When it's oh, cause
gonna get you right. There you go, bam. You right there,
I
right
wrote
there,
it on
see?
my screen. I'm like, it's right on my screen. You gotta add
Wow.
the H.
Wow,
The
bam.
H
So
goes
how
between
do
the P and the S.
we're gonna get it right next time. I'm doing too much right. Oh, I don't see the H either. Yeah, I'm just chopping your name up. They're gonna be Googling everybody else except you.
We need them to find the right one.
We need them definitely to find you. Oh, and you can
Yeah.
also find her on Reverb Nation.
Yes.
She's ranked.
I
And I
gotta give
used to be
it
an
up,
artist too. And she
dude.
was always my challenge. I wanted to be ranked higher than her. But she been kicking my butt, so
And look,
you know,
Lord,
I yield down to her.
I'm gonna tell you,
So I got
no effort of my own. I'm just consistently releasing music. Well, I just go check and they be like, oh, you still in the top 5, or you number 3, or you
what I'm
number 2.
saying. You be killing it.
I'm not doing no
So
heavy promotion, but I recommend Reverb Nation to everybody because it charts you and it's data. So, like, if
okay.
you ain't on Billboard right now, it's good to get on somebody's, little online engine that charts you, and they do it local, regional, and national and international.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So how do you engage with your fans, with your fan base? How does that go about? Are you one of them quiet people who got to be away from your fans, or do you like to embrace them and talk to them and have conversations with them?
I like to embrace my people. Like if they recognize me on the street, I'm standing there talking to them because it's all a privilege. You know what I'm saying? I support them definitely online. It just don't stop with music with me. You ain't gotta just be a music artist. It's like whatever you do. I do like some content with my guy. We do food near me. And so it's like, you know how Chicago got so much food. It's so much good food here, and I'm a foodie, and I just want to let everybody know my take on the food and supporting people. So I like to get out there and touch the people.
Hey, that's what's up. What's up?
Yeah.
So, is there a song that's been like, I would just say, what's one of your biggest challenges as far as making music, releasing music, etc.? What's one of your biggest hurdles?
Connecting to the industry. I have not met anybody that can bring me in like an executive, or if you will. I've shot my music before. I've been on the verge of getting deals before, but out there naked without a lawyer, it's not good to sign anything. So I need representation, and I want to get in that industry tap, you know what I'm saying? Independently, or sign like a little single deal or whatever. But that's been my challenge. I done all the vocal shows, the American Idols, the X Factor, all of that, man, just to get in that thing so far and notice that the other artists, they have agents, they have managers, they have lawyers. So it's a politics game, man. You got to politic, and you got to have your team, and you got to have people lined up. Because even Jennifer Hudson, she had a manager, but her manager was connected, you know. So that's been my challenge. Like I need to step out and probably go out to the LAs and the New Yorks and go on some auditions. But I love Chicago so much. I love Chicago, or even Atlanta. I've been thinking
Step
about
out.
going
I
to Atlanta.
mean, Common had to step out in order to make it real. Hey, Chief Keef had to move to LA just to
Well,
get,
he had to, Lo. He had
get
to because
yourself
his life
together,
was in
get
danger.
right.
But you
Yeah.
know what? You do gotta make moves, and that's what I have not done yet.
You got to make that power move. Hey, if any lawyers or producers out there, not no bootleg producers, you know what I'm
Now
saying?
some
Some
legitimate
real
law.
deal producers. Y'all better go ahead and listen to this lady music so she can
Yeah,
get out there. She got a good sound. And her
thank you.
videos are pretty dope too, I may say.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
yep,
gonna watch
that's
that video maybe about a good 500 more times. I make the phone calls first too. Then
yeah,
I'm gonna play the video while it's in the background while I talk to you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Let's
Get in
do
the
it like
mood.
that.
Get in the mood.
There you go. That's what I'm
You know?
talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna ask this probably last question, then we're gonna go to a commercial break.
Okay.
Two things I want to know. How long have you been recording and where do you perform?
Well, I started recording when I was 11 years old at Indiana Beach. My first song was Black Cat by Janet Jackson. That's the first time I ever got in a booth. My mother, I'm scared to ride the rides at like Great America and Indiana Beach and all that stuff. So I went on ahead and I was like, look, I want to make a demo tape. Because I was just that serious at that age. I couldn't get on Star Search, couldn't get on Apollo, but I went to the Apollo later on when I became like 20, 21. But anyway, I won like a little contest with my boys, Endangered Species, and I actually rubbed the log. So, so yeah, man, I sung Black Cat, and the lady was thought I was just playing around. This kid playing around, and she was like, "That's the song you want to sing?" And I said, "Yup." She played the music, and I had studied the whole Rhythm Nation album by Janet Jackson.
Wow, dang. You
Yes,
was that big of
yes.
a Janet Jackson
Five,
fan.
4, 3. Yes, 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 yes. So I went in and I did the song, and I ended the song, and I stood there. I didn't hear nothing. And the next thing I know, the door flung open, and the lady was like, "Where are your parents?" And I said, "They out there on the bench, like waiting for me to finish this song." And she walked. She was like, "I need to have your permission to play this song that your daughter recorded over the part." And my mother was like looking at me like, "What did you do?" And I looked like I just sung a song. So she played it over the whole park, and she was giving my mother all this information. And my mother got my other siblings and stuff. I come from a six sibling herd. And my mother was just looking like this stuff is just a dream, whatever. And she like, yeah, 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 yeah. So they played it on a week cassette tape. On the cassette tape, we played it in the car on the way back home. And my mom was like, "So this is what you really want to do, huh?" And I said, "Yeah, mama, I want to do this. I want to sing professionally and travel the world." But, in a non-industry city, and my mother wasn't finna sell me to Disney. Yeah, man. I'm still trying. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not
You don't
gonna
stop.
stop.
You don't
Yeah,
stop till the wheels fall off.
that's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So we're about to go to a commercial. I gotta pay a few bills, drink me some water. Yeah, water. Gotta drink me some water. Get myself, nice and right. That
Yeah,
special vodka. I mean, did I almost say vodka? I mean water. Yeah.
yeah.
So we're gonna go to commercial break. Uh, and we will see Stephstarr a little later.
Yes, you will.
There you go, Wendy's water. Let's go. Yeah.
Oh man, I wasn't supposed to put the logo in there.
Oh dang. That's her.
Man.
Y'all come at her for that. Don't come at me. All right,
Right.
we'll be right back.
We live in a world that has walls. Those walls have to be guarded by men with guns.
I'm a wanted man. I got blood on my hands.
You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide, and then questions the matter of which I provided. I'd rather you just say thank you and be on your motherfucking way.
Order.
Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon. Stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to. Hoorah!
Order in the court. Don't do this. We're supposed to have fun today. Don't ruin it.
If you have me, you don't need me. If you need me, you don't have me. If you have me, you need more of me. People just seem to know.
I'm a wanted man.
Back. Bringing my next guest to the stage. So podcast. This is my man, Jato Barbee, the action man. He's a movie producer, and as you can see, he's a hell of an actor. What's going on, Jato?
Thank you for that. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for having me.
It's good. I'm glad to have you. Hey, so we're gonna kick it off. Would love for you to tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm an actor and producer. I'm trying to fix this side. Actor and producer of 300 Club Plus Films, and yeah, there we go. Yeah, actor and producer of 300 Club Plus Films, and I know I specialize in action, but I do comedy, I do drama as well, and horror, as well as sci-fi.
So tell me, but what sparked your interest? What made you be like, you know what? I want to get behind the camera and I want to get in front of a camera and do some things.
Well, what happens is I want to be in front of the camera, but a lot of roles that come my way is all about a drive-by shooting because of a drug deal gone bad with a guy in a hoodie. And I'm like, okay, well, what about this other stuff that has nothing to do with drugs and, things of that nature? And it seemed like nobody was tapping into that. So I'm like, well, I'm just gonna have to do it myself then.
I feel you. So was action like being a kick-ass type of guy? Is that your main your main thing you want to do, or do you want to do drama or suspense or action? Action is your thing.
Action is my thing. I like action. I mean, granted, I could do all the others, but I know that action is where my heart is.
I feel you. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, guys and girls and everybody else in the world, around the world. I was actually in a little one of his skits. He kicked my ass real good too. I shared it with y'all one day. And I'm talking about he made me look like, and I'm a little dude, he made me look like I could go in the ring, a UFC ring, and hurt somebody. But that's just a part of action. Real life, I ain't trying to fight nobody. I gotta talk it out. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
where did your creativity come from? Do you dream of it? Is it on your mind? I mean, what inspires you to hey, I'm gonna write this script?
Watching movies, playing video games, same as everybody else. What it'd be I'm watching something. Oh, that was cool. It'd be a good idea. This type of movie, and then I'm always thinking of something that no one has thought of before. Trying to be original. Because if I say something like, I got an idea, it's going to be this vampire. He's going to be black, but he can walk in the daytime. And then right away, somebody goes, oh, that's just like Blade. So I can't really do that because in fear of someone saying that's just like this. So I try to think of original ideas that no one has done before.
Right. I feel you on that one. So I would say, because I know we talked about this before, what is one of the biggest problems you face when you're trying to shoot a movie? Is it finding dedication? Is it time? Is it money? What are some of your difficulties?
I would say the biggest difficulty I had was a dedicated team. Usually, because of my idea, it has nothing to do with drive-by shootings because the drug deal gone bad. You got people that that don't believe in the same dream. That's what they want to shoot. So when I'm like, yeah, there's this thief and he sneaks into this house, then they're like, yeah, I'll be there, and then they don't show up. So then I'm stuck with, dang, he didn't show up.
Right.
Guys, back to the
Right.
drawing board.
So it's the dedication. So you people ain't dedicated. You
Right,
know.
but then after I shoot everything, and then that's when I get, well, how come you didn't call me? How come you didn't tell me? I did call you. I called you first. But do it all over again, but put me in it. But
So
nah, okay.
what advice would you give to some people who trying to break into business? Want to be an actor, want to be, movie stars, shoot movies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. What advice would you give? What would you tell them?
I would say uh, you got to try. You can't just sit back dreaming to do it. You just got to do it.
You can't be sitting on your butt thinking about it. There's so
Right.
many people would get off their butts. Hey, there's a lot of people do a lot of accomplishing. But you know what? I'm gonna go back on this typical black movie where they always there's always a drug deal going back. If I see another one of them movies, I'm gonna say it right now. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I'm gonna just go and just swallow it because we get tired of that. There's so many other roles and there's so many other things that we could do. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta
Right.
be typical. You know what I'm saying? So if we want to find any of your movies or
Mhm.
any of your skits, I know you said 300 Club Plus Films on IG. Is there a YouTube page that we can find you on?
Yes.
Time.
I got a YouTube page called Oblivia Productions. That's spelled ABLIVIA Productions. And what it is Oblivia Productions is just the one that produces it. But then 300 Club Plus Films is a film that Oblivia Productions have produced. But the film is all my imagination. It's all coming from me.
No, come from the top of the head. We're gonna spell
Right.
it out for the people because I can't spell that. Now repeat it again so I can put it up in here for you.
ABLIVIA
Uh-huh.
Productions.
Okay, we're gonna this is where you can find him, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir. Did I spell that right? I know I messed
you did.
Stephstarr's name up.
No,
I don't want to mess yours up now.
you spelled it right.
I spelled it right. Okay, okay, cool. So like what is your ultimate goal in all this? What is it that you're looking for?
I enjoy this, so it's like a job, like I'm having fun to go to work. So I want this to just take off to where this is nothing. This is all I do.
So do you know actual karate or judo? I mean,
Oh
your
yeah.
style.
Uh, I've been studying martial arts since I was kicking in my mama's stomach.
Right?
I got
You
I
kicked out
got
of
like
her stomach, huh?
you said what?
You kicked out of her stomach, huh?
Right. Yeah, I've been studying since I was a baby. So I've been doing kickboxing, and then I did Thai boxing. Then I got black belt in Hapkido, a black belt in karate, a black belt in Taekwondo. I got a brown belt in Kempo, a brown black belt in Kuk Soo Wan. And I just mix them all together to do whatever. Because what it is it comes naturally. So it's whatever. If you do, because you practice it so much, it becomes you. So you would have to do something that I've never practiced in order for that to get through. But if I don't, a regular left-handed punch, okay, I know how to get out of that. But it just comes automatically. You don't have to think about it.
So
And I'm also a gymnast. So what I do is I just say I'm ninja for short.
uh-huh. Okay. So I'm gonna put it out. If you was in a fight with Steven Seagal, who would win the fight?
Of course, me.
That's what's up. So I
So
feel
what I learned about Steven Seagal is, in order for him to come at you, you have he kind of provoked you to do what you need to do. And then once you do something stupid, then he'll come at you. And yeah, none of his kicks are, amazing kicks. It's just something just to distract you so he can do something else. So he's like limited, and then that's what slows down Steven Seagal. He's limited to his movements.
Y'all heard that, y'all? So when this man blow up, we're gonna look for Steven Seagal, and we're gonna get that fight on Netflix, pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? Like the Tyson fight. Matter of fact, I'm gonna ask you, I'm sorry, I'm gonna go off a little bit. But who you got for that fight between Tyson and Mr. YouTube sensation? Think the old guy gonna whoop the young guy, or the young guy gonna whoop the old
Yeah.
guy?
No, Tyson has a hell of a lot more experience and has a hell of a lot more technique. Um, like like riding a bike. Whatever Tyson was doing to knock people out, he didn't lose that. He still has that. He's not like he's 70 years old. That makes you think he's still in his 50s.
So who will win the fight with you and Mike Tyson?
Yeah, Tyson, because the other guy is just now learning how to fight.
No, I said who
Tyson's
will win the
been
fight between you and Tyson?
me and Tyson. Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay out of his way. I'm gonna give him a few more years before I go after him. Maybe when he turned 65, yeah, I get him.
So when it comes to you assembling the crew, and we got a few more minutes, we go to another commercial break. When it comes to assembling a crew, like how do you go about doing that? Are you one of those, hey, just walk past somebody and say, hey, you want to be in a movie, or what's the process? Just say if one of my listeners want to be in one of your movies, how would you assemble that? How would people be able to get at you with that?
You said, what if someone you knew wanted to be in my movie?
Well, I'm just using that example. So basically, how do you assemble a crew? How do you put your people together to make a movie?
Well, I go on the internet and request. You got various different sites where they can come, like Backstage. So I go in there and do a call for auditions or something like that, and then from there you pick out which one is the best for the part for the role. You can get crew there. You can get the cameraman. You can get an editor. You can get everybody from there.
Oh wow, dang. Okay, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to do that. I might see me in the upcoming movie soon. You know what I'm saying? Star
Yeah,
role, or maybe the co-star. You know what I'm saying? And when he blow up, hopefully he take me so I could.
and I got you. Oh, you froze. You froze, buddy. Or was it me that froze? I guess the time is up. Oh, thanks for having me.
uh, I'm sorry for I'm still frozen. Sorry for that. Live in a little raggedy neighborhood, and electricity and all that good stuff flickered on and off. So bear with me as we bring James Jato back into the studio. And technology is great, but it was the whole dang on. It was the whole block that just went out and flickered off and on. So as soon as Jato come back, we will bring him back on. He should be coming back in a couple of seconds. But hey, I'm gonna say this: if you want to be a guest on my show, there's the link down there. Hit me up with an email. You did. Hit me with an email, all that good stuff. I'm trying to see my own show live. How did I go? So we're gonna wait. We're gonna give him a few seconds. I wish I could show y'all the clip that I was in, but we'll do that later. Matter of fact, I'll bring back Steph, and somebody's gonna get mad at me, but I'm gonna tell that story anyway. So I'm gonna bring you back until Jado come back.
Okay.
Not all in the neighborhood. When you live in the hood, nothing ever goes right in the hood. But anyway, so my mother's watching. She's gonna kill me for this story, but I'm gonna tell you this story real quick.
Okay.
My grandpa and that lady you was talking about.
Ella.
So, my grandfather was like a legendary music producer,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And one of his flames on the side was that lady you was talking about. What's her name again?
Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella Fitzgerald. Yup.
What?
Used to kick it with my grandpa on the low low.
Well, you nice looking, so I know he was nice looking. Wow. That's awesome. So when she tipped up in Chicago, she came.
Huh?
When she came to Chicago, she came to see your granddaddy.
I guess so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He had to creep away from Granny house.
Yeah. Oh.
So, so we're gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to you in a few minutes.
Okay.
And then because Jado is back, we're gonna finish this up and I'll bring y'all all together.
All right.
All right. Jado, my man.
Yes, sir.
We're back again. All right. Before the power went out, and it wasn't wasn't my fault. I paid my electricity bill on time. Okay. So I don't want to hear about you ain't pay your bill, but I do take donations. So I'm gonna ask you this quick question, Jado. What is there any projects that we got to that we're looking forward to see? Anything you got cooking up right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I got this one project. It's called a Thief's Heart. Where there's a thief trying to get in and trying to steal inside of a house, but when he breaks in, come to find out someone beat him there and they're torturing his family, so he got to try and save them from getting tortured.
Okay.
It's not a drive-by shooting because the drug deal gone bad. So it's
nobody get drove by no drug deal gone bad, and they
no
coming back for their
hoodies.
money.
I mean, nothing wrong with that. I just said my mind ain't nothing wrong with it because people do watch that and I do make money. It's just that my mind don't be on that.
Okay. And I'm gonna say this too for people watching. Please share this show. I need your support. We're gonna make this show fly. We're gonna make it the business, like the title, What's the Business? So We're gonna go to another little quick commercial. When I come back, I'm gonna bring everybody on for some last words, and I'm gonna show you some more clips after that. So hold on one second. I'm gonna bring everybody back on here. I can't wait to see your movie, man. I know it's gonna be that business. I know it is.
Thanks.
Yes, welcome back, everybody.
Everybody.
I think that was a great thing. Do we have any final comments that you would like to say to the people who are watching? Steph, we're gonna go with you first.
I would just like to say to just be kind to your neighbor. You just never know what anybody's going through. Check on your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Give them their flowers while they're here. And manifest, manifest, manifest. That's all I got to say.
Manifest. What they say on What's Happening? Roger said, if you believe in yourself.
Yeah. Okay.
Jato, anything you would like to tell us?
Don't give up on your dream. If you're not working on your dream, then you're helping someone else do theirs.
Hey, I like that. That was the quote. That should be a t-shirt. Really? Straight t-shirt. I love that. So it was a pleasure having you guys. Give you a few. We might. This show's gonna be ending a little. I know, round. You know the stuff. You know the action man. He's too cool for that. He had to do his in the karate chop.
I had to hold the phone. Yeah, the phone was falling. I was like, oh no, can't let go of the phone.
All right. Well, it's a pleasure. Once again, please share. Please share. Please share. Let's make this go big. Let's make this go viral. I appreciate y'all being my first guest.
Yay.
Remember, I guess you could say one more time, Steph, where they can find you at.
You can find me at www.reverbnation.com/STEPHSTAA. You could Google that and you'll find out about all my happenings.
And the title of your new album.
Well, right now I'm just serving singles. So right now I got Waiting for This, and I just freshly released Person Unknown, honoring all the veterans and everybody that fight for us to be free in this crazy country. So, yep, right now it's just Waiting for This and Person Unknown.
Okay. And Jato, what about you? When can we expect it? Do you have a time frame on when your next movie's going to drop?
Yes. The middle of June is what I'm hoping for.
Okay. Okay. Cool. That's
Yes,
what's up. Well, I appreciate y'all for coming on. Got you some water, tea. Eat you some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Do what we do best. With a little hot sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? And I will see y'all next time.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. And I will be playing y'all videos in a minute so everybody can see y'all in full form. All right. Peace out.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all for showing up to my show. Appreciate for my people who tuned in, supported my show for this first run. Again, if you want to be a part of my show, you're an entrepreneur, you want to put your business out there, hit me up. You see where you can email me at. And my show will be every Thursday. Well, not every Thursday because eventually I'm going to move to Wednesdays at 7. But for right now, you catch me on Thursdays at 7 o'clock. So, peace to you all. And I will see y'all in the purple rain. So first, but we're going to go into a clip right now. We're going to show Jato in one of his intros, one of his short movies that he's done.
James Barbee, did you order the code red?
Your Honor, I object. You do not have to answer the question. Overruled. Answer the question.
You want answers?
I am entitled to them.
Answer the question.
You want answers.
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth. We live in a world that has walls. Those walls have to be guarded by men with guns.
I'm around it, man. I got blood on my hands.
Who's gonna do it? You? You, Judge Weinberg? I have a greater responsibility you can even possibly fathom. You weep for James Barbee, you curse the court. You had that luxury. You had the luxury of not knowing what I know, that James Barbee's death,
Do you understand? I'm around it, man.
while tragic, probably saves lives. And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives. You don't want the truth because deep down in places you don't talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall. We use words like honor, code, loyalty. We use these words as a backbone of a life spent defending something. You use them as a punchline. I have neither the time nor the inclination to explain myself to a man who rises and sleeps under the blanket of the very freedom that I provide, and then question the matter of which I provided. I'd rather you just say thank you and be on your motherfucking way.
Order.
Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon, stay in a post. Either way, I don't give a damn what you think you are entitled to. Hoorah!
Order in the court.
No! Don't do this. We're supposed to have fun today. Don't ruin it.
If you ask me to
I refuse to sign a legislation that allows more than 8 James Barbees to a precinct.
I can, I'll always be who I am.
If you have me, you don't need me. If you need me, you don't have me. If you have me, you need more of me. If you have more of me, you don't need less of me. You need me to get me, and you certainly need me to get more of me. But if you don't already have me to begin with, you can't possibly get me to get started, which means you really have no idea how to get me in the first place, do you? You can share me, sure. You can even stockpile me if you like, but you can't fake me, wanting, needing, wishing. The point is, if you never had me, ever, people just seem to know.
I'm a wanted man.
That was pretty dang on dope. Isn't it? Anyway, close you out with the sweet, wonderful sounds of Stephstarr and her video called Tonight. That ain't how it went, but that's just my version of it. But here we go. God bless. See you all in the next go around.
DJ INC, Stephstarr. You kept your composure smooth like a gentleman. You haven't nagged me about when I plan to let you in. Tonight is your night. You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Whoa. I think it's cool that you agreed to let things marinate. I guarantee you see that, sugar, I am worth the wait. Tonight is your night. You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. not your ordinary. Tonight is your night. You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Your masculinity handles my body with care. We're both possessed with passion. Take me there. Grab my hair. Tonight is your night. You got the green light. It's gonna be alright. Whoa. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. Tonight is your night. I follow your lead. Yeah. Demonstrate to me. So that I can